That those trials, those 30, 60 days, it just seems like we don't make it past the 60 days. It's like as soon as they start charging, it's like it's time to go. As soon as they start charging, it's like it's time to go.
This man just said, as soon as they start charging, it's time to go. Huh?
I don't know. I haven't been able to make it past that 60-day trial.
Ever? I want to rewind though, because you have this stance.
I said ever?
In the last couple of years.
Okay. Well, what happened in your dating experience to where you're?
In the last couple years, nothing lasts more than 60 days because they start charging him money. This is what we're talking about right here, y'all. Why some men are getting treated like this, right? Because a lot of these male podcasts, they love to sit around and whine about why the men are getting treated badly or whatever, right? So I am just simply here to help the little cornball dudes who get treated like this, get charged money to, I don't know, whatever, and let them know what they're doing wrong. That's really it. So let's go. Because some of these dudes are hilarious. Everybody hit the like button as y'all come on in.
That those trials, those 30, 60 days, it just seems like we don't make it past the 60 days. It's like as soon as they start charging, it's like it's time to go. As soon as they start charging, it's like it's time to go. I don't know. I haven't been able to make it past that 60-day trial.
Ever? I want to rewind though, because you have this stance.
I said ever?
In the last couple of years.
Okay. Well, what happened in your dating experience to where you're now like, there has to be something that happened drastically that changed your mind?
All right, everybody put your city in the chat so I can shout you out. Everybody put your city in the chat so I can shout you out.
It's a lot of pressure on Black men, and specifically dating Black women. When I moved to Atlanta, women here are very entitled.
When you say entitled, though, what does entitled mean?
Say financially entitled. I feel extreme pressure. And I get hit on by white women, I get hit on by all kinds of women. But when I get hit on by Black women, I immediately feel this entitlement of, I gotta pay for something.
Wow.
I gotta pay your rent, help you with your car note immediately within 2 weeks. Or
I'm not gonna leave you out here by yourself. I have heard a lot of people that I know, associates, women, who definitely think that way. Who are like, yo, if you can't pay my bills, then I can't even, what is there to talk
it's
about?
almost like that's I immediately feel like pressure.
Yeah.
And when you break it down.
So there's a lot of issues with this. And I can only assume that there are other men who have this problem. It can't just be him, right? It can't just be him. So I wanted to help the men understand what they are doing wrong, because what this little dude is saying, he's saying, what's up, Rachel? What's up, the lit guru? What this little dude is saying, he's saying it's the women's fault. No, it's your fault, sir. See, we sit around, Black men, we sit around talking about modern women, how modern women don't hold themselves accountable, how modern women just sit around blaming men for their unhappiness. But then you got this man who is a modern man doing the exact same thing as modern women are doing. And what I always say, modern men are literally women. Say that all the time. Modern men are literally modern women, just with penises. And it's really sad. So if you just listen to the verbiage, if you just listen to the things that this man is saying, you'll easily see that he is his own problem, but he is doing the same thing modern women are doing, whining about women when he is the problem. This man is a cornball that keeps getting used by women, and all he wants to do is blame the women when he is the cornball. Listen to what he says right here.
Women. When I moved to Atlanta, women here are very entitled.
When you say entitled, though, what does entitled mean?
Say financially entitled. I feel extreme pressure. And I get hit on by white women, I get hit on by all kinds of women. But when I get hit on by black women, I immediately feel this entitlement of, I gotta pay for something.
So I'm in Atlanta also. This is another reason why I'm doing this show. I'm in Atlanta. And two things. One, I don't get approached by women asking me to pay their car note or pay their rent or pay their bills. So there's a possibility that this man is presenting himself in a certain type of way, or he may be overzealous in his approach to the woman, and she smells cornball. And she's like, oh, he's a duck. I'm finna get his ass, right? Because sometimes at the end of the day, if you're a cornball and a woman smells it on you or sees it on you, she's not interested in you. That's the thing. This means that these women are not interested in you. So if they see you and they're like, oh, he's a lame, what do you expect the woman to do with a lame? She don't want to be with a lame. So instead of just walking away, because some women will say, no, get out my face. No, 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 no. But sometimes a guy is like, oh, just give me a chance. I want to get to know you. Just give me your phone number. Let me take you out. And she like, all right, I'll go out with you. But she doesn't like you. So of course she's going to be like, yo, I need 100, 200, 400, or help me pay my rent or pay my car note, because she doesn't want to sleep with you. She doesn't want to be around you. And she definitely doesn't want to have sex with you. But due to our economy, due to the way Atlanta is structured, women are just going to be like, yo, all right, if you want to holler at me because I got this fat ass and these big titties, you got to pay, because I don't like you. So what men have to learn how to do is, one, build themselves up to the point where the women that they want them back, or date the lower end women, because he or some men are lower end men. It's really that simple. Some of you men are lower tier men trying to date higher tier women. And what do you expect them to do? So let's keep going. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. But hold on, before I do that, there's one way you men and women, because y'all women have the same issue with a dude. He want to have sex with you on first date because he doesn't really like you, right? He doesn't really like you. So because he doesn't really like you, he's trying to smash the first night because he's just trying to get whatever he can get and go on about his business, right? So some of you women have the same issue. Well, that's what my Deeper Discussions card game is for. A lot of you, thousands of you have bought my Deeper Discussions card game. So I'm not going to say y'all ain't bought it, because a lot of y'all have bought it. But for those of you who have not, it will behoove you, if you are having these issues with women, you are having these issues with men, they only want your money or they only want your body, make sure to buy my Deeper Discussions card game. The link is right here, hovering around somewhere around here under this video. Like there's a picture of the card game under this video, over this video, if you're on Facebook, and also in the chat. So we'll be right back.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper discussions, dating edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend,
Candidate.
a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
They ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
All right. So do y'all agree? Do y'all see the man as being the problem, or do y'all see the women in Atlanta as being the problem? I try to give y'all tools or ways to avoid people like this, but hey, some of y'all got to learn on your own. So let's go back to the video.
Gotta pay your rent, help you with your car note immediately within 2 weeks. Or
Bruh, I'm sorry. I ain't never in my life had a woman to ask me to pay her car note within 2 weeks. Like there's a timer on it. You have to pay my, bruh, I ain't never in my life. Like, golly. So hold on, y'all. I gotta do something. Why some men get used by women. All right, let's see. All right, so yeah, I'm never gonna understand, bruh. It is what it is. It is what it is. Somebody wanted me to play it from the beginning. But let's go.
those trials, those 30, 60 days, it just seems like we don't make it past the 60 days. It's like as soon as they start charging, it's like it's time to go. As soon as they start charging, it's like it's time to go. I don't know. I haven't been able to make it past that 60-day trial.
Wow.
I want to rewind though, because you have this stance.
Ever?
In the last couple of years.
Okay.
Well, what happened in your dating experience to where you're now like, there has to be something that happened drastically that changed your mind?
It's a lot of pressure on Black men, and specifically dating Black women. When I moved to Atlanta, women here are very entitled.
When you say entitled, though, what does entitled mean?
Say financially entitled. I feel extreme pressure. And I get hit on by white women, I get hit on by all kinds of women. But when I get hit on by Black women, I immediately feel this entitlement of, I gotta pay for something.
Wow.
I gotta pay your rent, help you with your car note immediately within 2 weeks. Or
I'm not.
Nowhere in this world. No way in this world. So anybody watching right now, have y'all, because what I want to do is I want to understand what is happening in this situation and to certain types of men. Like, are there men who actually feel or are in real life getting used by women, where you'll go out with a woman or take a woman out or spend time with a woman and instantly have the woman say, pay my rent? I don't understand. He says there's a lot of pressure on women. I mean, on men.
those trials, those 30, 60 days, it just seems like we don't make it past the 60 days. It's like as soon as they start charging, it's like it's time to go. As soon as they start charging, it's like it's time to go.
Who is... Soon as they start charging, like, I can only assume some of these dudes gotta be the biggest cornballs on the planet. Because, guys watching, have you ever had a woman charge you money? He said as soon as they start charging, it's time to go. Have any of you men ever had a woman charge you? Like, where is this man meeting these women at? It's weird. Because I'm just trying to see if I'm just out of the loop. This is what's going on out in the streets. I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't been able to make it past that 60-day trial.
I want to rewind though, because you have this stance.
Ever?
in the last couple of years.
Okay.
Well, what happened in your dating experience to where you're now like, there has to be something that happened drastically that changed your mind?
It's a lot of pressure on black men.
Right there. There's a lot of pressure on black men. That sounds like victimization. I'm sorry. That sounds like victimization. There's a lot of pressure on black men. You can't find a woman that actually likes you for you because there's a lot of pressure on black men. Because y'all got to look at the question and then the answer. Why can't you find a woman? Why are you having problems in the dating world? There's a lot of pressure on black men. I don't even understand that answer. That's like if you say, hey, why can't I lift 350 pounds? Well, there's a lot of pressure on black men. No, you can't lift 350 pounds because you're not strong enough. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? I'm not going to be able, I can't look at 350 pounds sitting on a weight rack and say, well, the reason why I can't lift this weight because of black men. But this is what I'm saying. Too many black men are operating like black women. Modern men are the new black women. Black women are the new black men. I got into a back and forth. Well, I wasn't. Yeah, I got into a back and forth with a guy, philosophical, the other day on somebody else's channel, and the conversation was about how women are like, "Yo, we want men to make more money," and he started whining about how black men are victims of something. And women have fought for the right to be able to make more money. And simply because women are now making more money, they're putting pressure on black men to make more money with her. And he has a problem with that. And I'm like, okay, why don't you make more money then, sir? What's up, Kim? Make more money. Why is it you're a victim when a woman says make more money? Like, make more money, or either find a woman that doesn't want you to make more money. So it's like modern men literally have taken the place of modern women, and modern women have literally taken the place of modern men or traditional men, because the women, women are not making more money than men. But women are naturally more, I would say, ambitious than black men. So right now, what's up, Kat? I got to do it this way, y'all, because Facebook still has blocked me on YouTube. So I'm on YouTube and Facebook on two different mechanisms instead of everybody watching at the same time. It's just really sad. So black men and black women are now in a position where the black women are becoming mentally, at least, more ambitious and wanting more out of life than black men. And black men are simply whining. And I think this guy in his video is doing the same thing. There's a lot of pressure on black men. So stand up to the pressure, you cornball. So here we go. Bro, these dudes, man, these dudes are so freaking weird. I ain't gonna call them gay, but they're almost gay.
Drastically, that changed your mind?
It's a lot of pressure on black men, and specifically dating black women. When I moved to Atlanta, women here are very entitled.
When you say entitled, though, what does entitled mean?
Say financially entitled. I feel extreme pressure. And I get hit on by white women. I get hit on by all kinds of women. But when I get hit on by black women, I immediately feel this entitlement of, I got to pay for something.
And like I said, it's most likely because they are viewing him as a cornball. Okay. Some of you dudes don't have friends, and you don't have a friend or a group of friends that are willing to rag on you. Like, guys rag on each other. Like, if I come out with a crazy looking outfit on, or if I come out looking like a certain kind of way, they're gonna joan the crap out of me and rag me and make me feel bad about myself. And I'm gonna run back in the house and put on another outfit. But I think some of these dudes, and a lot of these dudes, they don't have friends to rag on them. And I think that's one of the biggest issues. Black men don't have friends that rag on them and joan them and make them feel bad about themselves. So they go out in the world looking like cornballs, and the women are ragging on them and not wanting them, or either charging them money for the man to actually date her. And the men are whining about the women having higher standards. And I think that's a problem. I think a lot of these dudes don't have friends.
Wow.
I got to pay your rent, help you with your car note immediately within 2 weeks. Or
I'm not gonna leave you out here by.
I ain't never in my life heard any man on the planet ever say, women are requiring me to pay her rent and or pay her car note within 2 weeks. This man put a time limit on it. Has anybody ever seen a phenomenon like this, where you're dating a woman and she literally is trying to get you to pay her bills within 2 weeks?
Black women, I immediately feel this entitlement of, I got to pay for something.
Wow.
I got to pay your rent, help you with your car note immediately within 2 weeks. Or
Okay, somebody says I'm a walking contradiction. How am I a walking contradiction, sir? I would love to hear what you have to say. You say you are a walking contradiction. How am I a walking contradiction? Apparently, you are viewing this show and you probably see yourself in this cornball dude, and you feel triggered by what I'm saying about the cornball. Mainly, possibly, I don't know. You probably are getting used by women also. So Tim, in the comments, you most likely are a cornball just like this dude. So I'm going to ask you, as another cornball, why do women treat y'all like this? Tim, what is it? Tim Cromarty or whatever. Like, why are women treating y'all like cornballs? Because I'm trying to ask. So I don't know.
I'm not gonna leave you out here by yourself. I have heard a lot of people that I know, associates, women, who definitely think that way. Who are like, yo, if you can't pay my bills, then I can't even. What is there to talk
it's
about?
almost like that's I immediately feel like pressure.
Yeah.
And when you break it down, like the average date, remember back in the day, you can go to Fridays and be.
Okay, so original one says they are testing men to see how lame they are. Okay, let's look at it like this. Women are testing men to see how lame they are. There's one issue with this, though.
What really
Hold on.
Hey, question.
Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to. What is?
Game changer or game manager?
Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to fix something. Okay, so let's break this down. Because original one says they are testing men to see if they are lame. Okay, I have an issue with that. And I'm not saying I have an issue because the women are doing something wrong. I think the women see something. I have an issue because the women are doing something wrong. What is? I think I'll just cut it off. Okay, the women see something. Okay, I'll say it again. The women see something in you. So the thing about it is, when it comes to a woman and a man, she sees you and she makes an observation of you. All right, a woman sees you and she makes an observation of what she sees. Y'all with me? A woman sees you, you walk up to a woman, you say whatever you say, y'all start a conversation, and from what you say, how you look, how you dressed, your fingernails, your shoes, your hair, whatever, she makes an observation of who is in front of her. right? After she makes an observation of who is in front of her, she then looks at you and says, I ain't really feeling him, so I don't really care what happens, right? Keep that in mind. The woman looks at you and says, I don't really care if he walks away and never comes back. So I'm going to try him. So when original one says they are testing you to see if you're how lame you are already lame if they're testing you. Because a woman, and a lot of you ladies, let me know if I'm wrong. If you have a man that you want to be with, or that you want him to want to be with you, you ain't going to do nothing or say nothing that's going to turn him away. Ladies, let me know what you think in the chat. I'll say it again. If a woman meets a man that she's just like, oh my God, I can't believe he's talking to me. I really want to be with him. He's this, he's that. He's way better than the men that I've been dating. She is not going to say or do anything that will go against him liking her. So if a woman is testing you, if a woman is asking you for money, because she'll test your patience. But I'm saying if a woman is asking you for money up front, she already sees you as a lame. It is already over before it starts. She already sees you as a lame because the dude with the money, the dude with the status, the dude with the muscles, the dude with the height, she ain't gonna say nothing that's gonna run him off. Exactly, Shannon. So when y'all sit here and say this is what women do and they're testing you, they only test cornballs. And I'm not saying a woman is not gonna start acting stupid, saying something stupid, whining about something. We're talking about asking for money. I don't have women ask me for money because they value me in some type of way. And there's a possibility, because they don't know, there's a possibility that the second she asks me for money, I'm not going to call her no more. So she's not going to try me because I'm going to disappear out of her life. So Kat says, us women, we don't want no whiny asses. Exactly. So when it comes to you guys, you got to understand the day a woman asks you for money in the beginning, within 2 weeks or whatever, that's what he's saying. If she asks you for money, you might as well not call her no more because she already views you as a lame. You're a lame already. Women do not test men that they want. Exactly, Shannon. Women do not test men that they actually want. Exactly. Shannon, let me know if you want to come up on the show. I ain't talked to you in a minute. I would love to have you up because I ain't talked to my guy Shannon in almost a year. So let me know if you want to pull up on the show, Shannon. All right, so let's keep going.
$40, $60 with dessert.
Nowadays, if I take somebody on a date,
$400
immediately, and I don't even drink. So if she drink, that's the couple hundred. If the hookah's 40.
Okay, that's another thing. Me, I can only speak for myself. Okay, I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for nobody else. I don't drink, or I drink occasionally, right? So since I don't drink, I'm not going to date a woman that drinks a lot. 1, 2 drinks, cool. But some women drink. And even before the menu comes out, y'all want to have some drinks? Yeah, I have a so-and-so. And then by the time the food comes, she's on her 4th drink. I don't drink. Next time I'm in a design meeting. All right, cool, no problem. So I don't drink. So if you want to have 1 or 2 drinks, that's cool. But I'm not dating a woman that drinks. And how do you avoid this? Simply by talking to her on the phone. You talk to her on the phone. So this man is like, I don't drink, and she be wanting to drink. Well, why? If you would have sat on the phone with her, you cornball, you would have found out how much she drinks. How often do you drink? See, this is the reason why my deeper discussions card game is so important. Those type of questions are in this card game. You need to know if a woman is a drinker or if a man is a drinker before you go out on a date with them, because they will break you because they're going to keep drinking. 4 drinks, an average drink is like what, $10, $13? So 4 drinks alone is $40 to $75. So you don't spend almost $75 only on drinks. Then you might want to get a drink. That's $100, and y'all ain't paid for the food yet. And according to this dude, he don't even know the woman likes him.
45
Dessert?
lamb chops is 50.
Yeah.
And when you break it down, like the average date, remember back in the day, you can go to Fridays, it'd be $60,
$40, $60 with dessert.
Nowadays, if I take somebody on a
It's
date,
$400.
immediately, and I don't even drink. So if she drink, that's the couple hundred. If the hookah is 45,
Dessert?
lamb chops is 50, dessert.
Then he said hookah. What type of women is this dude dating? If he doesn't drink, because that's the thing. If he likes hookah, that's one thing. If he likes to drink, that's another thing. He literally says it costs hundreds of dollars to take a woman out for drinks and for hookah. And he doesn't drink and he doesn't like hookah. So why on earth are you taking a woman to a hookah bar when you don't like hookah? Because you're a cornball. I'm not taking a woman to where she wants to go. I'll say it again. I'm not taking a woman to where she wants to go. I'm taking a woman to where I want to go. The man sets the tone in relationships and even in the dating part of a relationship. I don't care where you want to go. I'm going to ask you what you like on the phone. Okay, on the phone. Oh, I'm allergic to shellfish. Oh, okay. I love Mexican restaurants. Oh, okay. I like this. I like so-and-so. I like doing active things. I like bike riding. Oh, okay. So if I also like bike riding, we're going to go ride bikes because I also like it. But if she says she likes bike riding and hiking, and I'm not a bike rider or a hiker, I'm not finna go hiking with a woman and I don't like hiking. I don't like it, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm not taking a woman somewhere that she wants to go. So if I don't like hookah, we're not going to a hookah bar. So this dude is paying unnecessary money when he doesn't even realize that him and the woman are not even compatible. Why are people still going on dates though? What? There's nothing wrong going out on a date. It's about going out on a date with somebody that you don't even know. I love my ad block. Shout out to you for the $5 super chat. Never give that woman your meat, money, energy, attention, or time. Well, she can get my meat. She just ain't gonna get my money. She'll get a little bit of my time. I'll tell you, yo, bro, it's not a big deal. I'll take a woman out. There's nothing wrong with giving a woman my time, but we're gonna do what I want to do and not what she wants to do. If she likes roller skating, I go roller skating because I want to be better at roller skating. Like I ain't skated in a minute. I think going skating with a woman would be fun, but I'm not really into roller skating, but it's something that I would like to learn how to do better at. So I would go. So that would be something that she would want to do and I would want to go. We can go bowling. If she says I like going bowling, I like going bowling too. But it has to be something that I'm interested in and not just her. But hey, cornballs are going to be cornballs, I guess.
So by the time VIP
Valet.
part, I was just getting ready to say valet. So we didn't spend $400 for me to see if you like me. So it's like I'm spending and I'm spending. That's just the first date. You want to go out again?
I just don't understand. I don't know. Maybe he didn't have a father. Maybe he don't have no friends. Because with me, I meet a woman, we're going to spend at least 3 to 6 hours on the phone. I'll say it again. I meet a woman, we're going to spend 3 to 6 hours, within a duration, within a week or 2 weeks or whatever, on the phone before I take you anywhere, because I don't know you. I don't know you, and I don't know what you like. I don't know if we're compatible. I don't know if you're a hoe. I don't know if you're a good girl. I don't know what you want, and you don't know what I want. So we ain't going nowhere. But once we spent time on the phone, I found out what you like, you found out what I like, and we have interests that are the same. Now we are going out because I want to have fun with you, out doing the things that I enjoy doing. So now I'm not wasting money, because it's money that I would have already spent on myself. I like going to steak houses. So I would take a woman to a steakhouse because I like good steak. But I'm not taking a woman to a seafood restaurant because I don't like seafood. Man, you calling everybody a cornball, whatever he does, this stuff, or it don't take her out at all. Well, this is cornball behavior. See, this is the problem with you modern men. And this is what I'm saying right here. You modern men, just responding to this, the real Hube person, he says, man, you calling everybody a cornball. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and sound like a woman. You hate men. Go ahead and say it. See, when I say something or talk about women doing something stupid, right? And I call them fat, or I call them traumatized, or they don't have no sense. Women are like, oh, you hate men. You're always talking about women, right? But black men act the same way when I talk about men's issues. So when I call a man that is a cornball, now I got men in my chat, just like women. You hate men. You're calling men cornballs. You dudes act just like women. Today's black man is today's black woman. Black men, you modern mushy ass men, are acting like women, and black women, modern women, are acting like men. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
So
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Share this video. Hit the like button. Share this video. Hit the like button. Share this video. And if you want to avoid being a cornball or getting treated like a cornball, like this guy, make sure to buy my Deeper Discussions card game, because it will be very helpful in your dating process. Okay? You can buy my card game right here. The card game is in the link is in the chat. The chat you're looking at, the link is right in there. The link is right here. There's a lot of different links everywhere. Buy my card game, and you don't have to worry about being treated like a cornball, because then or now you'll be able to vet people. What's up, Tracy Hale?
I done spent $1,000 on 3 dates just to see if you might call me back.
Has any of you men ever spent $1,000 on 3 dates just to see if the woman wants to call him back? I'm just asking y'all. Oh, I'm laughing with you. I'm not against you. Okay. I got you. No, oh, sorry about that, bro. Sorry about that, the real Hube. I thought you were being offended by me calling him a cornball. So my apologies, the real Hube. Sorry about that. I just be like, yo, man, because I'm gonna show y'all. I just got argued with by 1,000 angry feminine men with this video right here. So I just got done dealing with a whole bunch of feminine men from this video. So I'm a little triggered by all that. So let me play this video right here to show y'all, to the real Hube, why I'm a little on edge. Because I just posted this video on Instagram right here. So check this out.
The sassy man apocalypse.
Women don't.
All right, so listen to this. I'm gonna do a separate video about this, but I just wanted to let y'all know why I'm a little on edge with the dudes right now. Listen to this.
You talked about there's a sassy man apocalypse.
Women don't know how to treat men, and you want to be treated right, and you want the woman to pay for half the meal. It just like sounds really
I didn't say
sassy.
that.
What is with this stigmatizing men having preferences, pointing out observations, having standards? Why is that labeled sassy? Are we just supposed to accept women as they are and put up with all the behaviors that we don't agree with or that don't align with our values? Why do we get deemed sassy for speaking up about things that we disapprove of when it comes to female behavior?
I'll explain why, because it's really simple. You niggas are sassy. And here's why. Imagine a man or a group of men inviting women that they don't like, don't want to be with, and also can't stand what they do for a living into a building in order to argue with said women. Instead of the men helping the women become better women, they just sit around whining about why the women are so bad, and even worse, whining about men's problems to women that they don't want, they don't see marriageable, and most likely are not on the same level of intelligence as the men. So for any man or men who continues to get bimbos to come on their platform to berate them, that is not just sassy, but it's exploitation. Because the women don't even know no better. Because you're purposely looking for women that aren't that smart or are extremely traumatized. That's why you niggas are sassy. See, y'all talk about not putting up with certain type of women, but what does it mean when you're inviting the women into your environment?
It's gay, bro. Yeah, look around the room, because that is gay as fuck.
So I posted that on Instagram, and I got 1,000 little sassy men getting mad at me, saying I hate women, and I hate men. And it's just a whole bunch of gay stuff or whatever. So yeah, women really want to be the woman. Exactly. They want to be the chick. It's just so gay. So yeah, so that's the reason why I'm a little perturbed. So I apologize again to the real Hube. I went off on him because I thought it was one of those situations. So my apologies. All right, let's go back to this sassy man.
Maybe text me back. And then because you're a beautiful woman, if you don't like me, you can go.
This is disgusting, y'all. This man said he will pay $1,000 in 3 meetups, 3 dates. I keep freezing. Yeah, fresh and fit. Cornballs, exactly. Pure cornballs. So this man literally, well, I'm just gonna play it. This is embarrassing. Listen to this.
And that's just the first date. You want to go out again. So I done spent $1,000 on 3 dates just to see if you might call me back.
I'm sorry. I've never dealt with that. And I'm not the coolest, toughest, most money havingest, tallest, best man I'm just a normal guy. And I never dealt with that. Even when I was 15, 16, and I was skinny and I didn't even have no mustache, I still didn't have that problem. I just don't understand. This man is 35, 39, and he's still just getting used by women. Like, sir, you need some therapy. You need a mentor, some friends, something. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Yeah, Fresh and Fit really be on some gay shit. Yeah. But all these little dudes, like it's just gay, bro. It is what it is. Everybody hit the like button, y'all. Everybody hit the like button. I'm sorry. I got to rewind it one more time because I need proof that weirdos like this exist.
Violate. So we didn't spend $400 for me to see if you like me. So it's like I'm spending. That's just the first date. You want to go out again? So I didn't spend $1,000 on 3 dates just to see if you might call me back.
You men need mentorship. And let me help this man instead of just calling him a cornball. I tell women who are fat to lose weight and go to the gym. So I would tell the same thing with him. Gain weight and go to the gym. Because maybe you know, I don't know, but he looks like he's probably skinny or feeble, or maybe, you know, he doesn't look like the type of man that can make a woman feel safe. Okay. So that's one thing you can do as a man. Because I said the same thing to women. You know, I talked about Risa Tisa. She's fat. And if she would have went in and got in the gym, lost some weight, she wouldn't have got used by her little narcissistic boyfriend, right? So I'm saying the same thing to this guy. You go to the gym also and gain weight and gain muscle so you can possibly look better to the women that you are presenting yourself to. That's one thing. Two, this guy actually, I think he's some recording artist. So that doesn't mean he has a lot of money, but if your money isn't right, get your money right. But if your money is right, disregard, because I don't know. Some recording artists have money, some recording artists are broke. So that's one thing. Change the way you dress. I have nothing to do with, because I'm not the best dresser either. But if you just look at this guy, if you just look at him right here, I want y'all to just look at him. He has a Vans hat on. He has a hoodie, and he has a jacket on, some little blue jean jacket. So ladies on YouTube, of course, from a fashion sense, actually, ladies on Facebook also, I'm going to turn the camera around. So this is the guy. So what I need y'all to do right now is tell me if this guy.
So we didn't spend $400 for me to see if you like me. So it's
hold on. Tell me if this guy, I'm trying to put on the big screen. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on one second. Why I won't? Okay, so I'll do this. Do this. Boom. All right. Oh, so I can't do it. Hold on. I'm trying to make the screen bigger. All right. Okay. To you ladies watching, does this man look good to you? Not his face, but fashion sense wise. So I'm just going to play it. I'm going to back up a little bit. So I want y'all to look at him, ladies, and let me know, is he lame? Is he attractive? Or is he ugly? Not his face, just his fashion sense. Because you can't change your face, but you can change your fashion sense. So look at this man right here, and I'm going to play it a little bit, and y'all let me know, is this guy, from a fashion standpoint, is he attractive? Look what he got on.
Entitlement of, I got to pay for something.
Wow.
I got to pay your rent, help you with your car note immediately within 2 weeks. Or
I'm not going to leave you out here by yourself. I have heard a lot of people that I know, associates, women, who, what is there talking
it's
about?
almost like that's the
look at him. I look what he has on right here, and let me know, is he somebody that you would date? Ladies, is he somebody you would date? And if this man came up to you,
If you can't pay my bills, then I can't even. What is there?
right here, what do you think? Because I don't know. If he had that on, the green Vans hat, this jogging suit, and a blue jean jacket on, ladies, would you want him to take you out? Would you charge him? So say I would date him or I would charge him. Ladies, right now.
Yeah, it's almost like that's the I immediately feel like pressure.
Yeah.
And when you break it down, like the average date, remember back in the day, you can go to Fridays.
All right. So Tracy says he looks like a teenager dressing up. Marva says he looks comfortable. Come on, ladies. What do y'all think of what he has on? Because I don't know. I'm just trying to help him. Does he look like somebody that you would want to date? Because I'm a man. I don't damn know.
It'd be
$40, $60 with dessert.
Nowadays, if I take somebody on a date,
$400
immediately, and I don't even drink. So if she drink, that's the.
He ain't ugly, but the beard is ugly. And oh shit. The top of his beard is drawn on, y'all. So somebody else says lame as fuck. So can y'all see the top of his beard is drew on? Am I right or wrong? Is the top of his beard right up by his ear? That is drew on. Does this man have a drawn on beard? Marvin says he has no fashion wise, and I'm not even fashionable. His outfit is too loud. I would not date him. Do y'all see his beard is drawn on? Yes, his beard is not kept up. No, look at the top by his ear. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Is that ink? That does not look like hair. It looks like they drew on the top of his beard so it would come on, because you could tell when light hits your beard whether it's drew on or not. Do y'all see that? Or am I wrong? I'm sorry. In my opinion, because I might be wrong, his beard at the top is drawn on, is drew, that's ink, and it's blended down. Yes, airbrushed. Thank you, Marva. It's airbrushed. They airbrushed his beard to blend in with the bottom part of his beard. This man has a drawn on beard. Do y'all see that? Look, that shit is drawn on. So, hence the reason why this man is treated like a cornball, because he is a cornball. His beard is drawn on. Sitting there talking about these women don't want me. There's a reason why women don't want you, sir. You have a drawn on beard. You're a weirdo. See, my beard don't connect. And I can't do nothing about it. Okay? So I ain't got no bushy beard because it won't connect. And I'm okay with it not connecting. And I just cut it off so I won't look stupid. But the last thing I'm going to do is draw the shit on. I even may use a little darkening, to get the gray out. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm not going to paint on a beard. I might make the beard darker or make it another color. Women color their hair. Men color their hair. But I don't create hair with paint. Yo, man. But this goes to show you men are becoming more and more like women. I'm not putting on a wig or drawing on a damn beard because I can't, my beard don't connect. I'm just not going to have a beard. But you dudes are running around acting like women, drawing on beards and all this shit. Do men color their hair? Yeah, if you want to get the gray out a little bit, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Couple hundred, hookahs, 45, lamb
Dessert?
chops is 50, dessert. So by the time
Valet.
I was just getting ready to say valet. So we didn't spend $400 for me to see if you like me. So it's like I'm spending. That's just the first date. You want to go out again? So I didn't spend $1,000 on 3 dates just to see if you might call me back.
Because you're a cornball.
Or maybe text me back. And then because you're a beautiful woman, if you don't like me, you can go get the next man to do the same thing.
Not always.
So another answer to this, another solution to this, and guys, if y'all have a solution, y'all can share it in the comments. Another solution to this is simple. And everybody hit the thumbs up button. Everybody hit the thumbs up button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Like button, like button, like button, like button. Share this video. Share this video. Another solution is, I said, change the way you dress. Stop drawing your beard on like a weirdo. Get in the gym, get better shoulders, do something with your arms, so I don't have skinny arms, like add, some meat to your arms, pause. And get your money up, of course. Money is always the thing, always, get more money. But at the same time, get some therapy. And another thing, along with therapy that will help you, get around some females that you're not trying to have sex with, and let a female look at you and say, yeah, we got to do something about that shirt. We got to do something about this. We got to do something about that jacket, right? A woman will tell you, and a woman can literally take you to a store if you're just friends with her, and take you to Neiman Marcus, or take you to Macy's, or take you to Marshalls or TJ Maxx, and let her help you change how you dress. I'm just offering solutions. If you have female friends, they will tell you that you look stupid, like, for example, let me see if I got this video. Where do I have the video? Never mind, I don't have the video. But I went on a podcast looking stupid before, but I don't look stupid all the time. I was just a friend of mine hit me up, and I was out somewhere, and I just had a hoodie on, and I just, I didn't go home and dress. But I'm just saying, like, make some type of changes.
Offer, hey, can I leave the tip?
Yeah,
I always ask
something
that.
about that is so special to me.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of woman that I want to marry. It's like, just even if I don't want you to do it, even just offering it. It makes a man feel appreciated. Yeah. This is the word. I'm not really hip on all the,
All right, this kind of exposes him as a cornball. Listen to what he says after the tip situation. Because I agree with him on the tip. Ladies, if you're watching, you go out with a man, always leave a tip. I'll say it again. Always leave a tip. Always leave a tip. You, as the woman, let the man pay for the dinner, and just keep like $10 in your purse. Okay. Ladies, always keep 10, like some 10s or some 5s in your purse. And whenever a man takes you out, just drop a 10 on the table and walk away. Just say, don't leave a tip. I just want to leave a tip. And he'd be like, oh, okay, cool. So what he says about tip is right. But watch what he says after this.
That's the kind of woman that I want to marry. It's like, just even if I don't want you to do it, even just offering it. It makes a man feel appreciated.
So listen to this gay shit he says after this. Listen to this.
Yeah. This is the word. I'm not really hip on all the, industry words.
Not hip.
There's this like hyper.
See, they're laughing at him. They're laughing at him right here. He says, I'm not hip to all the way. You're lame, sir. And it's nothing wrong with you being lame, But how dare you go on these women's podcasts and blame women for not wanting you? Think about that. How dare you go on these women's podcasts and blame women for not wanting you?
I'm not really hip on all the,
I'm not, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You lame?
It makes a man feel appreciated. Yeah. This is the word. I'm not really hip on all the,
I'm not really
industry words.
Not hip.
There's this like hyper masculinity thing that happens where, if you're not paying for everything, you're not the.
Oh my God. This man literally said hyper masculinity. He has to be gay. Name a man. Name a man that blames hyper masculinity on men. A man. That's what women say. Oh, men are hyper masculine. A man is saying that? That's what women say. And so a man paying something means he's hyper masculine. And I appreciate the stars, y'all, on Facebook. Thank you so much. I appreciate the stars. Hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button, drop a star. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for the stars.
I'm not really hip on all the, industry words.
Not hip.
There's this like hyper masculinity thing that happens where, if you're not paying for everything, you're not the man.
Yeah.
If you're not providing everything, you're not the man. Now, listen, I was raised by a single mom.
There it goes. That's it. Y'all heard him, right? Put a 1 in the chat. Y'all just heard what he said. Listen.
You're not the man. Now, listen, I was raised by a single mom.
That's it. You single mom raised ass dudes. I was raised by a single mom. Bruh. Put a 1 in chat if y'all heard that. I was raised by a single mom. Therefore, men are hyper masculine when they want to pay for everything. Gay! Turn in your man card, sir. Yes, trade your man card for some deeper discussions cards. Exactly. Gay! I was raised by a single mom.
My mom worked a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
But any woman that could raise 3 kids by herself is an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Any woman that can raise kids by themselves is an entrepreneur. So now single motherhood is entrepreneurship? He said single motherhood is entrepreneurship. What is wrong with these dudes? And he wonders why he can't get no ass without paying for it. He wonders why he can't get no ass without paying for it. He thinks single motherhood is entrepreneurship. What the hell are we talking about? First called men hyper masculine who pay for everything, and now single motherhood is entrepreneurship. Who is this dude? I was raised by a single mom.
You're not the man.
Yeah.
If you're not providing everything, you're not the man. Now, listen, I was raised by a single mom. My mom worked a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
But any woman that could raise 3 kids by herself is an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Bruh. Gay! Bruh. dudes, let me just keep going because I've been on said something derogatory, and I don't want to say nothing. I'm because I've been on said something very disrespectful to this little weird dude, and let me just keep going. Not all men raised by single mothers. My son is masculine. I taught him, please be nothing like me. Learn from my mistakes. Well, Kat, keep this in mind. Kat, got to keep this in mind. Telling your child not to be like you, but he's around you all the time, is actually an oxymoron. Okay, I'll say it again. If you're a single mother and you have a son, and you have him instead of your son being with his daddy, and you're sitting there saying, "Don't be like me," and he's around you all the time, that's kind of an oxymoron. You're actually frying his brain because he's just like, okay, who do I supposed to be around? Who do I supposed to be like? Oh, you're supposed to be like men, but there's no men around. So what am I supposed to do? But then you turn around and say, don't be like me. He's like, who am I supposed to be like? Be like men. What men? So until you put a man in front of your son, don't tell him anything, because it's frying his brain. Because you don't want to make him worse or more confused. But telling him not to be like you, which I can understand you saying that, but he's thinking, who do I supposed to act like, be like, emulate if you're the only person that he's around? That's why I'm 1000% against single motherhood. I think every woman needs to send their son and daughter to their biological father and get him away from you. Single motherhood, single mothers, no matter how awesome, nice y'all are, because shout out to Kat, she's dope. You're still a mother, which means you're a terrible parent. And you may not think you're a terrible parent because you're doing the best you can, but women are terrible parents by default, because women are put on this earth to be a man's helpmate. You have never been created, or you are incapable of raising a human being by yourself. So by default, you're a terrible parent. Not saying you, but any woman is a terrible parent to their child if there's no father around. So by default, you're a terrible parent. So not saying anything bad about you, but the thing about it is, I just need you to understand, get your son away from you as soon as possible. He says, no, they've learned to be nothing like me. We Christians, you may want to try. What? I don't understand. Just get your son away from you as soon as possible and get him around some male role models, and he'll be okay. Because regardless of who you are traumatizing your son by simply exposing him to you. Not saying anything bad about you, but if you're a woman, you are problematic by being your child's custodial parent. Get your son away from you ASAP, or your son is going to be screwed up. What if he's dead? Find another man, Russell Wilson type of situation, where you're dating a man and he's a good man, and you vetted him and you use my Deeper Discussions card game to vet him to make sure he's not a creep, and let that man teach him how to ride a bike, how to throw a football, how to play basketball, how to treat women, how to lift weights, how to fight, how to shoot guns, not shoot guns, but you get what I'm saying, how to do things, because you can't as a woman. That's all I'm saying. I just want to say that. Because the thing about it is, the reason why this is so important, you don't want your son growing up to be like this dude I'm talking about in this video. You don't want your son to grow up to be like this cornball that I'm talking about in this video. This man was raised by a woman, and look at how he thinks. He thinks like a weirdo, and he can't find a woman. So it just is what it is.
There's this like hyper masculinity.
See, You don't want your son growing up talking about hyper masculinity, just all this stupid shit. He learned that from a woman. You know, you're wrong. Have you ever in your life known a toxic, abusive man? Cat, if his father is abusive or toxic, find another man. I don't care what you say. A woman cannot raise a son to be a man. I don't care what you say. And it is not personal against you, Cat, but I don't care what you say. You as a woman cannot raise a boy into a man. So can we move on, please? I don't care what you say. All right, let's keep going. And I actually want you to be mad so you'll go find a male to put in front of your son. So I'm actually speaking as representation of your son. Your son needs a male role model, not you. So I'm just saying that.
Thing that happens where, you know, if you're not paying for everything, you're not the man.
Yeah.
If you're not providing everything, you're not the man. Now, listen, I was raised by a single mom. You know,
First problem. You hear that, right? I was raised by a single mom. These dudes are half gay because they were raised by single moms.
my mom worked a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
But any woman that could raise 3 kids by herself is an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
See, this weirdo actually thinks his mom is an entrepreneur because she's a single mother that raised 3 kids. This is the stupid shit that these men learned from women. You think he learned that dumb shit from a man?
You're not the man. Now, listen, I was raised by a single mom.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my mom worked a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
But any woman that could raise 3 kids by herself is an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Do you actually think he learned that dumb shit from a man? No, he learned that dumb shit from a woman. Because listen to the dumbass women in the video. Yeah. Listen to the women. They dumbass talking about some yeah. Listen to shit.
Herself is an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I'm paying for the meals.
They said yeah. What do you mean yeah? Because they're women. Bro, they're women. So us single moms can't wish a good husband out of thin air. No, you got to do the work, better yourself, just like I'm saying about him. His fashion sense is trash. I showed y'all his fashion sense, right? He doesn't have broad shoulders, which means he probably doesn't go to the gym, right? He's been raised by a single mother, which means he needs to be around more masculine people, more masculine men, right? So these are all the things that he has to do to better himself so he would not have a better life, because he's looking for a mate just like you're looking for a mate. So the same thing I would say to you. Of course, I don't know how you look, Kat, but you have to get in the gym, just like I'm saying about him. You have to change your fashion sense, just like I'm talking about him, and get around masculine men for you and your son, just as friends, so you can get an understanding of why men think the way they do. So when you date a man, you'll have a better conversational relationship with him instead of him just looking at you for your body, and the vibe would be better. And, you know, it can turn into something better. That's all I'm saying. But the answer to his problem and your problem are somewhat connected, because he was raised by a single mother and he's 36 years old and his life still sucks. He's 36 years old and his life still sucks, mainly because he was raised by a single mother. So that's all I'm saying. This is 35 years past your son. So to prevent your son from being like this cornball, you got to do some work now while he's young, or he'll end up looking like him 30 some years from now.
I'm paying for the Uber if you need one. I'm paying for this. I'm paying for that. And then the moment you give me your body, if we go there, if we have sex.
Uh-oh, now he's talking about giving your body. Oh, the moment you give me your body, watch. I bet you say some dumb shit. Listen to this.
Whatever happens, you immediately feel entitled to bills now because you're giving me your body. You immediately feel entitled to bills now because you're giving me your body. You immediately feel entitled to bills now because you're giving me your body.
What? So now, because I get. So now, because we have sex, you're entitled to me paying your bills? Y'all see what I'm saying, y'all? Do y'all see what I'm saying? This is crazy. He said, so I want y'all to think about this timeline, because this man is a weirdo. The timeline is he meets a woman, he takes her out without even knowing her. They go to a hookah bar. They go to they get drinks. He doesn't even know if she likes him on the first date. So he spends $400 on the first date. That's what he says. He spends $400 on a first date, and he leaves the date not knowing whether she likes him or not, right? He takes her out on the second date. He still doesn't know if she likes him. And then he takes her out on a third date. And according to him, now he's out of $1,000. And third date, after $1,000, he still doesn't know if she likes him, right? So now, say she tolerates him, because most likely she don't like him, and then she gives him some ass, right? Say on a fourth, fifth date, she gives him some ass, right? And according to him, now he is expected to pay all of her bills because they're now sleeping together. Not boyfriend and girlfriend, just sleeping together. That's it. Sleeping together. Who in the hell raised him? A single mother, David. A single mother. This is what single mothers do to their sons. See, single mothers, women, period, are people pleasers, right? Virtually every woman has the same story. I gave my all and I didn't get anything left out of it. I give my all to every relationship. I give my all to all these people, right? That's how a woman's nature is. They give their all. They kiss everybody's ass. They people please. They just give, right? I'm a giver. I'm a nurturer, right? They do all this dumb shit, right? And their child is watching their mother do all this dumb shit. So when he grows up, he turns around and does the same thing with women he's dating because he watched his single mother do the same thing. I gave my all. There's nowhere in hell a woman can get $1,000 from me in 3 dates, 4 dates, 8 dates. I don't give a how long. $1,000? His mother taught him how to be a people pleaser and how to validate himself by just giving women money and paying bills, car notes. In the beginning, he said women expect him to pay her car note and rent. Women are terrible parents because they ruin humans. Listen to what he said in the beginning. Listen to this stupid shit. He said they start charging. Listen.
Those trials, those 30, 60 days, it just seems like we don't make it past the 60 days. Like, as soon as they start charging, it's like it's time to go. As soon as they start charging, it's like it's time to go.
Soon as they start charging, like a Uber, like a bus, like the movies. Like women are charging you for women are charging you like admission. Women are charging him admission. Women are charging this man admission. This shit is crazy.
I don't know. I haven't been able to make it past that 60-day trial.
I want to rewind though, because you have this stance.
Ever?
In the last couple of years.
Okay.
Well, what happened in your dating experience to where you're now like, there has to be something that happened drastically that changed your mind?
It's a lot of pressure on Black men.
Mm-hmm.
And specifically dating Black women. When I moved to Atlanta, women here are very entitled.
When you say entitled, though, what does entitled mean?
Say financially entitled. I feel extreme pressure. And I get hit on by white women, I get hit on by all kinds of women. But when I get hit on by Black women, I immediately feel this entitlement of, I gotta pay for something.
Wow.
I gotta pay your rent, help you with your car note immediately within 2 weeks.
I'm not going
See, I gotta pay your rent. I gotta pay your car note immediately within 2 weeks. This is his life. And he said he's been dealing with this for years. Hit a like button, hit a like button, hit a thumbs up button, hit a like button, hit a thumbs up button.
I've also seen is them come to the good guy traumatized.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But is that self-inflicted pressure?
Down the street, and in my head, I'm like,
sensation.
Oh, geez.
The bills now because you're giving me your body. You immediately yourself as an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I'm paying for the meals. I'm paying for the Uber if you need one. I'm paying for this. I'm paying for that. And then the moment you give me your body, if we go there, if we have sex or whatever happens, you immediately feel entitled to bills now because you're giving me your body. You immediately feel entitled to bills now because you're giving me your body.
This dude is a weirdo, bro.
You immediately feel entitled to bills now because you're giving me your body.
So you don't think that a woman should feel entitled to compensation?
Oh, Jesus.
There's so many, we don't want to talk about this, but.
No, we want to talk about it.
No. What I want to say is they don't like to actually call it what it is, but it's like elite prostitution. So we go into this restaurant and we get you're going to crack up. I can laugh, just talk about it. We get to the thing. They're like, all right, so it's $20 to park in the front and it's $5 to park down the street. And in my head, I'm like, $20. I'm ready to park down the street.
Actually, $20 is normal. If you go out to certain, I'll say the average restaurant, if you want to park in the front, that's not even VIP or valet. That's just parking in the front. It's $20. That's totally different. You can call her. You can. If you've been to a restaurant, you'll know that it costs $20. Take a woman to a restaurant that you've been to before that has a parking lot and you don't have to pay. So you taking her to a particular restaurant that requires you to pay them $20 to park in the front is your fault as a man because you picked the restaurant, you dummy. Now you mad at the restaurant for charging you $20. Go somewhere else. And let me stop right here and shout out to the people who have bought my Deeper Discussions card game. Thank y'all for buying my card game. Let's see. Well, I'll do it better on here. Hold on, y'all. I want to shout the people out real quick. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, and buy my card game like the other people did. I want to shout them out real quick. What happened? Hold on, y'all. I'm waiting on it to log in. Buy my card game, buy my card game, buy my card game, buy my card game. Bunch of people bought. No, I'm not going through that shit. Okay. Shout out to Brandon for buying my card game. Shout out to Nicole for buying my card game. Shout out to Kimberly with 2 E's for buying my card game. Thank you. Shout out to Nicholas for buying my card game. Shout out to Amber for buying my card game. Shout out to Solomon for buying my card game. Shout out to Pete for buying my card game. And shout out to Wendy Mitchell for buying my card game. She bought 2 card games. Thank you so much, y'all. I appreciate y'all. And if y'all want to put yourselves in a position where you want to avoid what this man is going through, because women be going through this too, by my Deeper Discussions card game. And what you do is simply get on the phone with the person, and be like, hey, I got a question. I bought this dating card game. I think it'd be fun if we play it. Do you want to play it? And he or she is going to say, all right, cool. And you open the card game, and then now you have some cards, and you pick some good cards that he would or she would be receptive to, and say, what aspect of getting married scares you? Another question would be, what was the absolute best day of your entire life? See, some of the questions are just lighthearted questions to start conversations, right? Here's another question. Would you say that your primary parent was emotionally immature? Or, yeah. And how are you because of your emotionally immature parent? Quick question, right? If you can live your childhood all over again, who would you want to treat you better? Name the one significant aspect you would change about your life when you were young. So your mom treated you like crap, your dad treated you like crap, a bully treated you like crap, they would actually say it. And now you have a little bit of a better understanding of the person that you're dating versus just going out with them blindly, and they could turn into a creep or an axe murderer or some shit, right? Describe the most dysfunctional trait of your family. Think about you dating a man or you dating a woman, and you ask them a significant question like that. Describe your the most dysfunctional trait of your family. They'd be like, oh, my family is crazy. My auntie is this, my cousin is that. My cousin, he shot some people, and my mama did this, and you'll be like, whoa. And you'll get an understanding of the person, and then they can ask you the same question, you know? So these questions are very, 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 very impactful to you getting to know a person. So the buy my card game is under this video. You'll see the picture of my card game under this video. My card game is over the video on Facebook. So buy my card game, buy my card game, buy my card game. And thank you to the people who have bought.
I'm gonna let you out and I'm gonna go park.
But can I be honest with you? I felt so much pressure to get the $20 one because I didn't want her to look down on me.
But is that self-inflicted?
Oh, she's about to say it. I was about to say it. I'm gonna let her say it. She's about to say it for me.
Down the street, and in my head, I'm like, $20. I'm ready to park down.
That's the dinner. I'm gonna let you out and I'm gonna go park.
But can I be honest with you? I felt so much pressure to get the $20 one because I didn't want her to look down on me.
See, this man right here has self-esteem issues. This man right here has deep-rooted self-esteem issues, most likely because he was raised by a single mother. He has low self-esteem issues. I don't care what a woman thinks. She can get the hell out and walk. I don't give a damn.
But is that self-inflicted pressure? But is that self-inflicted pressure? But is that self-inflicted pressure?
You know, social media and the culture has put a lot of pressure on us.
No. Now he wants to blame it on social media. No, sir. You have the problem. Now you want to blame it on damn social media. First, you want to blame it on a valet person. Now you want to blame it on social media. No, sir. You are the problem. Social media just shut up.
But is that self-inflicted pressure? But is that self-inflicted pressure?
You know, social media and the culture has put a lot of pressure on us.
On everybody. On everybody.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. So for me, I felt like I needed to get.
So I want to show y'all something right here. Let me put this on the big screen. I want to show y'all something right here. Look at his legs. Pause. Watch his legs.
$20 one. Because I didn't want her to look down on me.
But is that self-inflicted pressure? But is that self-inflicted pressure? But is that self-inflicted pressure?
You know.
Okay, look at his legs. Pause.
Social media and the culture has put a lot of pressure on us.
On
as
everybody.
black
On
men.
everybody.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. So for me, I felt like.
Why is he sitting like that? Men don't close their legs like that. Look how he.
On everybody.
Yeah, it's a.
He put his hands on his legs. What is this?
On everybody.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. So for me, I felt like
He closed his legs with his hands. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all see that. And is this weird? I seen it and I was like, what is this? Put a 1 in the chat if you see what I see. What would make a man do this?
On everybody.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. So for me, I felt like
Why did he close his legs with his hands? What is this? What does this mean? Anybody? Hold on, Facebook. I want y'all to see this. I'm gonna fix it where y'all could be back on the screen. I want y'all to just. What is this? Because somebody may be able to explain this to me. Okay, so here we go. Watch his legs. Pause.
The culture has put a lot of pressure on us.
On everybody.
Now he's going to put his hands on his legs and close them. Watch how he puts his hands on his legs and closes them. Watch this. Watch his hands and watch his legs. Pause.
On everybody.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. So for me, I felt like I needed to get the $20 parking.
What is that? What does that mean? I don't know. I don't pay attention to men's legs, so I don't know. But look at this.
On everybody.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. So for me, I felt like I needed to get.
Why is he? What is this? Can anybody explain what that means? Because he puts his hands on his thighs and closes his own legs. What is happening? You usually grab your knees and lift your knees up. We do that as men. It's a stretch while sitting. So he's stretching? He's like, do y'all see what I'm saying? I'm trying to get an understanding of what this means.
On everybody.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. So for me, I felt like I needed to get the 20.
What I'm not. What makes a man want to close his legs? Men don't close their legs, do they? I'm only one man, so I don't know. Do men close their legs? So David says, bro, he like a chick. He don't want nobody to see his snack. Okay. What is with his hands on his legs and closing them? His hands touch his legs and they close. I'm just trying to figure out, what does this mean? Anybody?
It's a lot of pressure. So for me, I felt like I needed to get the $20 parking.
I don't know. I'm just asking. I don't know, man. Like, he's a very weird fella. And
is it pressure?
You know, social media and the culture has put a lot of pressure on us.
On everybody. On everybody.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. So for me, I felt like I needed to get the $20 parking
to impress her.
Agree. I have seen men.
Okay, I'm just curious, y'all. I don't know. I'm just one man, so I can't say all men do this and all men do that. That was just very weird to me. So I don't know. I was thinking about that the whole time. He sits like a woman. Yeah, like the dude, like, yo, man.
Social media and the culture has put a lot of pressure on us.
On everybody. On everybody.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. So for me, I felt like I needed to get the 20.
It just looks so gay to just sit there and be like, let me close my legs, and I push my legs closed. It just looks gay as hell. I'm sorry. That shit looks weird. I'm sorry. I don't know. This shit looks gay.
$20 parking
to impress her.
Agree. I have seen men do my sister dirty. I've seen men do my mother dirty. But what I've also seen is them come to the good guy traumatized.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I've always been second in that world. You know what I mean? So, you know.
All right, so he says he's always been second in that world, right? Yeah, all men spread their legs. Yeah, because we got nuts. Like, I need my nuts to hang. I need my nuts to air out. My nuts can't hang if my legs are closed. Like, we have balls and penises. Like, why do you? I don't understand.
Growing up, all the good girls wanted the bad guys.
Yeah.
That's just been a thing. So by the time they get to me, they got 2 kids and they're traumatized.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
By the time they get to me, they have 2 kids and they're traumatized. You do know you can date a woman that doesn't have kids, right? All of this is a choice. All of this is a choice. Tomorrow, when they get to me, she got 2 kids. Okay, you can turn her down, sir, and get with somebody who don't have no kids. I date women with no kids. I date women with kids. They're not getting to me and traumatized. I'm making the choice to go after them. Lionel says he has a nose ring and it's only appropriate that he likes, he has a coochie. Oh, he has a nose ring? I didn't pay attention. How you can tell he got a nose ring?
I'd be the one to have to pick up the.
Yeah.
How do y'all know he got a nose ring? He has, his head is turned.
Traumatized.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because I've always been second in that world. You know what I mean? So, growing up, all the good girls wanted the bad guys.
Yeah.
That's just been a thing. So by the time they get to me, they got 2 kids and they're traumatized.
Yeah.
And I'd be the one to have to pick up the
The weight.
the weight of.
Yeah.
You don't have to pick up the weight, sir. You can date women who have no kids. So I'm going to keep going because there's a lot more of dumb shit that he said. But do y'all see the blatant victimization of men? Do y'all see the blatant victimization of men? Do y'all see that? He's a victim of social media. He's a victim of toxic masculinity. He's a victim of the man charging him $20 to park in the front. He's a victim of the woman sitting next to him because he doesn't want her to look down on him. He's a victim of social media doing whatever to women. He's a victim of women who want bad boys. And now, after the bad boys done put babies in them, now they come to him. Yeah, he's a victim of the damn culture. The man is a victim of everything. But this is what Black men and modern men do. They become victims. Just like this video here. Listen to how they become victims. Listen to the victimhood.
Treated right, and you want the woman to pay.
Now listen to the guys. Listen to the guys, how they sound like victims. The woman is making fun of them, right? But listen to the victimization of these men. It's the same victimhood. And let me know if I'm wrong. Say that's different or this is the same. Here we go. Listen to the victimization of the men.
You talked about there's a sassy man apocalypse.
Women don't know how.
He's a victim. There's a sassy man apocalypse, right? Why are you calling us sassy, right? Listen to this. The victimization of men. Watch.
You talked about there's a sassy man apocalypse.
Women don't know how to treat men, and you want to be treated right, and you want the woman to pay for half the meal. It just sounds really
I didn't say
sassy.
that. What is it with this stigmatizing men having preferences, pointing out observations, having standards?
What is this stigmatization of men? Who talks like that? You're stigmatizing us. Shut up.
Why is that labeled sassy? Are we just supposed to accept women as they are and put up with?
Are we supposed to accept women as they are? No, you're supposed to pick different women, you weirdo.
All the behaviors that we don't agree with?
Exactly, Lionel. The choice is to walk away from women that aren't compatible with you. Instead of, you expect us to just put up with y'all. No, they expect you to walk away from them. You weirdo.
Or that don't align with our values? Why do we get deemed sassy for speaking up about things that we disapprove of when it comes to female?
Well, you don't have to speak up. All you have to do is just go to another woman. You don't have to. I'll explain, sir. You're sassy. So I'm going to say this. You dudes are gay and sassy for speaking up instead of making adjustments. Okay? Women talk. I don't like this. I don't like that. He said this. He said that. That is women shit. So when a man says, modern women did this, you did that, you're sassy. Okay? That is what sass actually is. So there is a sassy man apocalypse because y'all keep whining about women that you don't want.
All the behaviors that we don't agree with or that don't align with our values? Why do we get deemed sassy for speaking up about things that we disapprove of when it comes to female behavior?
I'll explain why, because it's really simple. You niggas are sassy. And here's why. Imagine a man or a group of men inviting women that they don't like, don't want to be with, and also can't stand what they do for a living into a building in order to argue with said women. Instead of the men helping the women become better women, they just sit around whining about why the women are so bad, and even worse, whining about men's problems to women that they don't want, they don't see marriageable, and most likely are not on the same level of intelligence as the men. So for any man or men who continues to get bimbos to come on their platform to berate them, that is not just sassy, but it's exploitation. Because the women don't even know no better, because you're purposely looking for women that aren't that smart or are extremely traumatized. That's why you niggas are sassy. See, y'all talk about not putting up with certain type of women, but what does it mean when you're inviting the women into your environment?
It's gay, bro. Yeah, look around the room, because that is gay as fuck.
So is that victimization, y'all, or no? Is what you just heard, is that victimization? How the dudes are like, hey, why are you calling us sassy?
You talked about there's a sassy man apocalypse.
Women don't know how to treat men, and you want to be treated right, and you want the woman to pay for half the meal. It just like sounds really sassy. I didn't say that.
What is with this stigmatizing men having preferences, pointing out observations, having standards? Why is that labeled sassy? Are we?
Is that sassy? Is that victimization or no? Yes, fresh and fit are sassy. Incels that have to buy coochie. Exactly. Sassiness is off the charts. Let's go back to this sassy man.
The drug dealer. You wanted the street guy. You wanted the one that could get you the section at the club.
Yeah.
Oh, now you blaming a woman who wants a drug dealer. Let her want the drug dealer. Let her want the drug dealer. She can want whatever she wants. So now you're a victim to a woman wanting a drug dealer. Why do you want a woman that wants a drug dealer in the first place? I'll say that again. Why do you want a woman that wants a drug dealer? Don't you think she's not your type? Why do you want her to want you?
But what if it's not that? What if it's a woman who she did uplift the man and she believed in him and he didn't believe in himself enough to make it happen? Yeah. So now when she's in the dating pool again, her expectations are like, I want to see what you can do because I don't want to go down this road. So I'm putting all this energy into you and you're not doing it yourself. So now the next guy who comes along, like you said, we're a bit traumatized, but we just kind of want to see where you are before we invest. You want to see where we are before you invest your money. Yeah. I want to see where you are before I invest my emotions and my time,
and my body,
and my body.
And I agree, and I want you to know that your body is special. That your body.
Oh my God, here we go. This cornball shit. Your body is special.
Your body is special. That your body is special.
Let me just explain or elaborate on this. Your body is special bullshit. Your body has to be special to you before it's special to me. Okay? I want y'all to think about that. Your body is special to you. I mean, the only way your body is special to me is if your body is special to you. But if you let Tom, Dick, and Harry inside of it, your body isn't special. If you give it to me the first day you meet me, your body isn't special. If you're fat and overweight and your body looks like crap and you don't work out and you don't go to the gym and work it out, your body isn't special because look at it. It doesn't look special. It can actually look special. You take your fat ass in the gym, so your body isn't special. Your body isn't special if you keep eating dumb shit like macaroni and cheese and fried chicken every day, and you drink mimosas instead of water. Your body isn't special. So your body is only special if you treat it special. And we can look at your body and tell it's not special by how you have treated your own body. If you got a BBL and all this dumb shit and all this plastic in your body isn't special because look how you fucked it up. Your body isn't special. So there's only a small amount of women whose body is special. And we can look at your body, whether it's out of shape, whether you look like a refrigerator, whether you shape like a gallon of milk, or whether you got a BBL and you look like a damn ant. Your body isn't special because look what you've done to it. Would you think my car is special if it has a big ass dent on the side of it? Would you think my car is special if it's dirty as hell? Do you think my car is special if it's a Toyota, but it has a Mercedes sign on the front and it's a Toyota? That's how some of y'all are. Y'all look a certain kind of way and you got a BBL and your ass looks like it's somebody else's ass, like somebody putting a Mercedes emblem on a Toyota. Your body is not special. And we are not going to treat it like it's special if you don't treat it like it's special. Life is really that simple. Life is really that simple. So let's move on. Trim your gut before your butt. Facts. Your damn stomach be sticking out farther than your ass do, and you want us to treat your little weird looking ass body like it's special. No, ma'am.
Brother is really hard on me about getting to know people because I am a Scorpio. I will fall in love in 5 minutes.
I'm a Scorpio. Like, who talks like that? I say I'm a Pisces, but I'm not going to. He's gay. Well, maybe gay. I'm not going to say somebody's gay, but he acts gay.
To know that your body is special. That your body is special. That your body is special. My brother is really hard on me about getting to know people because I am a Scorpio. I will fall in love in 5 minutes.
This man says, I will fall in love with in 5 minutes. This is the reason why he has to spend all this money and pay all these women's bills, because he has no self-dignity. He has no dignity. I will fall in love with in 5 minutes. You're a man. Who the hell falls in love in 5 minutes? Sir, you have no dignity.
Fall in love in 5 minutes. I will fall in love in 5 minutes. Just said something that triggered me to think we probably should get to know each other even before we go out on a date.
Let's go to
Why
coffee.
am I spending $300 to see if I'm even the guy that you want to be?
Let's take it old school and talk on the phone.
Let's talk on the phone.
That's what we used to do years ago. We just talk on the phone.
They don't want to do that no more though. They don't want to do that no more though. They don't want to do that no more though.
They said, why don't you get on the phone and talk on the phone with the women, right? This cornball says, they don't want to do that no more. Who gives a shit what they want to do? They're not for you then, you dummy. Bro, you can tell this guy has been around his mama, aunties, and sisters also. Listen to their combos growing up. Yeah, bro, he plays basketball. He's in the NBA. James said, bro, he plays basketball. He's in the NBA. The NBA. Oh my God. That I ain't gonna lie, that was funny. That was a good one. That was good. That was a good one. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. And don't forget to buy my card game. Because if unless you want to end up like this dude, please buy my card game. I'm trying to save y'all lives. I'm trying to save y'all from being this dude. Because this dude, his life is trash. And he's not even a bad looking dude, but he's been around his mama too long. So buy my card game so you won't have a life like this little cornball dude has. So let's back up, man. It just gets gayer as time goes by.
Love in 5 minutes. I will fall in love in 5 minutes. I will fall in love in 5 minutes. Just said something that triggered me to think we probably should get to know each other even before we go out on a date.
Let's go to
Why
coffee.
am I spending
He said it triggered me to finally think that we should get to know each other before we go out to eat. Duh. He said it triggered him to think. This shows you that he has no friends. This man ain't got no friends. Listen to this shit.
Because I am a Scorpio, I will fall in love in 5 minutes. I will fall in love in 5 minutes. I will fall in love in 5 minutes. Just said something that triggered me to think we probably should get to know each other even before we go out on a date.
Let's go to
Why
coffee.
am I spending $300 to see if I'm even the guy that you want to be on a
Let's
date
take it
with?
old school and talk on the phone.
Let's talk on the phone.
So they said, let's talk on the phone, right? Listen to what he says. He has an excuse for everything. He's a victim of everything. Listen to what he says.
On the phone.
That's what we used to do years ago. We just talk on the phone.
They don't want to do that no more, though. They don't want to do that no more, though. They don't.
So he says they don't want to do that no more, though, right? Well, this is what I have to say to that. As a man, you set the tone. You set the tone. So a woman is going to talk on the phone with me and get to know me, or we're not doing anything and she can go be with somebody else. In order to be able to do that, you have to have dignity, self-respect, and standards. This man does not have either. So at the end of the day, it's important for you as a man or you as a woman to have standards and requirements. And if somebody does not want to live up to those standards and requirements, no problem. You're just going to go the other way. But the problem is too many of you men, too many of you women succumb to the pressures of what somebody else wants you to do. That is not manhood, and that is not being a lady.
Want to do that no more, though. So it's a lot of it's like, okay, ask me out, fly me out.
I do wonder, though, do you think that there is something within you that you have attracted a certain woman? Because when people
Thank you. Finally, somebody said it.
tell me there's nothing good out there, or there's no good men, or all women think the same, or the women I've encountered, or the men I've encountered, my mind immediately is like, okay, what are you putting out there?
When I got to Atlanta, I had never seen the level of black women in Atlanta because I'm from a small town, Pittsburgh, PA. It's a sports town. It's not.
Oh, here we go. He's from a small town and he came out to Atlanta and he sees ass and titties everywhere and he just is going crazy. That's what it is. Plus, he was raised by a single mother.
A lot of.
Plus, he ain't got no friends.
There's there's beautiful women there, but it's not as glamorous.
Oh yeah.
Some of the most traumatized women that I have met and experienced in Atlanta have been the ones who have had the most work done on their bodies. Some of the most traumatized women that I have met and experienced in Atlanta have been the ones who have had the most work done on their bodies. And so for me, all I see is the body. So I'm like, oh my gosh, beautiful. But literally, they're the most traumatized that I've experienced.
So you desired the woman with the body.
Yes,
You desired the
yes.
woman with the BBL,
That's
the
me.
breast job, the this,
Yes.
the that. You desired that.
So he literally said the women who have the BBLs are the most traumatized women on the planet. And then she turns around and says, but you desire the women with the BBLs who are the most traumatized women on the planet. And he says, yes. So you say something so profound as in most women who get BBLs and all this shit done to her body is fucked up in the head, which I can concur. But then you say those are the women that you prefer to date, but they also take advantage of you, make you pay their rent, and make you pay their car note within 2 weeks. See, it's some guys who would say, yeah, I like the dumb women so I can take advantage of them and I can get what I want and leave. This dude says, I like dumb women, but they take advantage of me and I pay their rent in 2 weeks. So what this means is you're actually dumber than the dumb women that you are choosing to date. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Listen to what he said.
Traumatized women.
He just said some profound shit. Listen.
It's a sports town. It's not a lot of, there's beautiful women there, but it's not as glamorous.
Oh yeah.
Some of the most traumatized women that I have met and experienced in Atlanta have been the ones who have had the most work done on their bodies. Some of the most traumatized women that I have met and experienced in Atlanta have been the ones who have had the most work done on their bodies.
Oh, Kat says traumatized people subconsciously seek other traumatized people to be with. All facts, Kat. See, I love how all of these conversations come together. Thank you so much for that, Kat. Everybody hit the like button. Give Kat some hearts or whatever. That was so dope. That was so dope. That was so dope for Kat to say. Kat says, well, you say that a traumatized person will subconsciously seek out other traumatized people. Yes, exactly. So this man is extremely traumatized, and he inadvertently admitted it right here.
Bodies. And so for me, all I see is the body. So I'm like, oh my gosh, beautiful. But literally, they're the most traumatized that I've experienced.
They're the most traumatized. Watch this.
Experience.
So you desired the woman with the body.
Yes.
You desired the woman with the BBL,
That's
the
me.
breast job, the this,
Yes.
the that. You desired that.
This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. You desire the same woman that you said is fucked up. And he says yes.
And you see 3 different women with a BBL, with new teeth, new titties, the Chanel bag. 9 times out of 10, they're not working at the bank. They had either used to strip, still strip, a bottle girl, or doing real estate, or doing real estate, or doing real estate. 2 out of those 3 women are doing one or have done one. Like so much competition out
there. And I want to say this about, he said they either strip, are bottle girls or they do real estate. Do you know that is a lot of hoes that do real estate, like they become real estate agents? Does anybody know why hoes become real estate agents? Does anybody know? Drop in the chat. Does anybody know why hoes become real estate agents? Does anybody know? Because he said something profound right here. Again, he said this.
Times out of 10, they're not working at the bank. They have either used to strip, still strip, a bottle girl, or doing real estate.
Used to strip, bottle girl, or do real estate. Why is doing real estate mixed in with stripping? Does anybody know? Exactly, Ramona. Because doing real estate, becoming a real estate agent, will help an attractive woman find a man with some money. Yeah, they screw the clients. Exactly. So a fine ass woman that got her body done, nice titties, nice ass, would meet a man, because most of them are men, that is looking to buy a house, right? She checks his credit. He tells her how much he makes per year. She shows him the house. She has a tight ass dress on. And he's like, yo, are you single? And she's like, no, yes, I'm single. Next thing you know, she knows that he has money and he's able to smash the real estate chick. That's a huge thing in Atlanta. The average fine ass woman is either an Instagram model, a stripper, a bottle girl, or a real estate agent. If you flip through their stuff, you'll find out, you'll see when she's outside trying to put the real estate thing in the ground. The average hoe does real estate. The shit is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, there's nothing wrong with being an attractive real estate agent, but it puts you in a position where you got to say, like, okay, is she fucking her clients? Most likely she is, because that's kind of like the whole trade of it. It makes me want to go try to buy a house and with no intentions of buying a house, just just so I can smash fine ass real estate agents.
Or doing real estate. 2 out of those 3 women are doing one or have done one. Like, so much competition out there. It's like, I message 10 of y'all in one night, hoping that somebody respond in the morning. Message 10 of y'all in one night, hoping that somebody respond in the morning. I message 10 of y'all in one night, hoping that.
So it's all coming together now. It's all coming together now. This man said he is DMing the most beautiful women on his feed. He'll DM 10 women in one night just to see if somebody will respond. The same traumatized women that he's complaining about, he's in their DMs all thirsty, trying to get one of them to respond. And then he says, let me take you out to eat. What do you think they're going to do once you get them outside? They're going to take your goddamn money, you weirdo. So this is exactly what is happening to this man, and to a lot of other men.
Somebody respond in the morning.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, if we go to any of these restaurants during the day, the moment I meet you sitting at the bar at a restaurant, by the time I get home, you're asking me to pay your rent. By the time I get home, you're asking me to pay your rent. By the time I get home, you're asking me to pay your rent.
I mean, this situation gets worse as we go forward. Listen to this shit.
One night, hoping that somebody respond in the morning. I message 10 of y'all in one night, hoping that somebody respond in the morning.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, if we go to any of these restaurants during the day, the moment I meet you sitting at the bar at a restaurant, by the time I get home, you're asking me to pay your rent.
I meet you at a bar during the day, and by the time I get home, you're asking me to pay your rent. This man is a plum cornball. This man is a plum cornball. And instead of him looking at himself and saying, yo, I don't know what I'm portraying or putting out there, but women keep wanting me to pay their rent. Well, there's a reason why, and it's important for you as a man or you as a woman, because Risa Tisa had the same issue, but it was because she was fat. This man has this issue, and it's because he's a cornball. But Risa Tisa and this dude is running around blaming the opposite sex for treating him and her a certain type of way. He really doesn't see that he's a problem. Exactly, Marva. But just like Risa Tisa didn't see that she was a problem. But y'all got mad at me when I said Risa Tisa is getting treated the way she is because she's fat. Y'all got mad at me. Oh, you hate women. So this is just an example of how objective I am. Men are doing the same dumb shit that women are doing. You ladies are the problem. You men are the problem. Stop complaining and blaming the opposite sex. You are doing this to yourself. Talking about by the time I get home, she asked me to pay her rent.
Hoping that somebody respond in the morning.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, if we go to any of these restaurants during the day, the moment I meet you sitting at the bar at a restaurant, by the time I get home, you're asking me to pay your rent. Or by the time I get home, you're asking me to pay your rent. By the time I get home, you're asking me to pay your rent.
Jesus.
I've experienced that. I'm not making that up.
To be a provider in the sense of being a supplier.
Eve said, where is he? No, Tracy said, where is he? I need a 3-month vacation. He'll pay your rent. He's in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Like when you think of like the father, and he says, I will supply.
So right here, listen to what she just said. This is what she just said. Listen to this. This is important.
You sitting at the bar at a restaurant, by the time I get home, you're asking me to pay your rent. Or by the time I get home, you're asking me to pay your rent. By the time I
Now listen to what she says.
Get home, you're asking me to pay your rent.
Jesus.
I've experienced that. I'm not making that up.
To be a provider in the sense of being the supplier.
Yeah.
Like when you think of like the father, and he says.
So when you think about a father, that's what she said, right? So I want to play this video that will help you understand why he is going through what he's going through. Because women are looking for fathers and not boyfriends. And this is an example of that. All the time, women are children. To a certain degree, we have to father. All right, so everybody listen to this. So I say all the time, women are children. To a certain degree, we have to father our women. So imagine you're a child and not your woman. Actually say there's a boogeyman in the closet. You're not going to hit your child with logic and say, well, statistics show there are no boogeymans in closets. No, you're going to go in there and be like, wait, what? A boogeyman, not my baby. And you're going to act like there's a boogeyman in the closet, fight the boogeyman, or kiss her and tuck her in a bed, and then everything's okay. And she's going to feel loved and acknowledged. You have to somewhat do the same thing with your woman. If she says somebody at work is a bitch or whatever, you got to be like, what? She a bitch. You want me to go up there and slap her? You need to just jump in and be like, what you want me to do, baby? You got to jump in her world with her and fight the monster like you're the hero.
This is the first time I'm gonna concede to the women or children from that analogy, because that is exactly what I want you to do.
I think that's good.
He's like, no,
Let go come to the job and he gonna drag them home.
But you should handle them with that type of gentleness, of care. Yeah, I like that.
So right here, this is the approach that women want. You approach a woman like her long lost father. So to the men watching, you want to know why this cornball dude is going through all these problems with women wanting to pay her rent. It's because your job as a man is to approach a woman like you are her long lost father. Not, hey, let me take you out. No. Like you are her father. Listen again. So I say all the time, women are children. To a certain degree, we have to father our women. So imagine you're a child and not your woman actually say there's a boogeyman in the closet. You're not going to hit your child with logic and say, well, statistics show there are no boogeymans in closets. No, you're going to go in there and be like, wait, what? A boogeyman, not my baby. And you're going to act like there's a boogeyman in the closet, fight the boogeyman, or kiss her and tuck her in a bed, and then everything's okay. And she's going to feel loved and acknowledged. You have to somewhat do the same thing with your woman. If she says somebody at work is a bitch or whatever, you got to be like, what? She a bitch. You want me to go up there and slap her? You need to just jump in and be like, what you want me to do, baby? You got to jump in her world with her and fight the monster like you're the hero.
This is the first time I'm gonna concede to the women or children from that analogy, because that is exactly what I want you to do.
I think that was good.
He's like, no,
Look, let go come to the job and he gonna drag them hoes.
But you should handle them with that type of gentleness, of care. Yeah, I like that.
So I'm just here to help y'all. And that is how you approach a woman so you won't end up looking like a cornball.
When I get home, you're asking me to pay your rent. But by the time I get home.
See, he does not approach a woman with a masculine, fatherly appearance or aura about him. So women are requiring him to pay her rent by the time he gets home, the same day.
You're asking me to pay your rent. By the time I get home, you're asking me to pay your rent.
Jesus.
I've experienced that. I'm not making that up.
To be a provider in the sense of being the supplier.
Yeah.
Like
the supplier. As a man, my job is to supply you with everything that you don't have. It's not just about money. I provide you with emotional stability. I provide you with structure. Only a small part is money. I only have to give you no money. You just know that if something goes wrong, I got money to hold you up if something goes wrong, but I ain't even got to give you no money. The fact that I'm there just makes you feel safer and better about yourself.
When you think of like the father, and he says, I will supply all of your needs. So I feel like your husband is the head of your needs, right? He is the head. He is the supply.
He is your father. He is your father. He is the head of your needs. Your man is your father. Your husband is your father. Then she needs sparked and told, what? Not rent. No, not rent. What?
Supplier of the spiritual direction, the financial direction, the educational direction of the household and the way the household is ran. Yeah. He is the supplier of that, right? That. And if you fall in line with that, then yes, your husband is the provider. That doesn't mean you don't contribute. That doesn't mean you're not the Proverbs 31 woman and sewing and making the sweaters and out and tilling the fields and growing the food. When people say there's no good men in Atlanta, yes, there is. You haven't found one because you haven't attracted one. When people say haven't found the right woman, yeah, because what do you need to change about you to attract the right circle of friends or the right woman? It all starts with you. And so if you want to find that woman, she's out there.
Not saying that everyone has got their body done is crazy, but what I am saying is a lot of times they have been trying to fix everything but their mind. A lot of times they have been trying to fix everything but their mind. A lot of times.
Shut up, cornball. So I want to let y'all hear something. I should have had it put together, but this is what I mean about the father thing.
A woman is not looking.
Hold
on. Ladies, let me. For a lover. She's.
God damn it.
Even today, when you get married, you stand at the altar. She's coming down the
Hold on, y'all.
A woman is not looking for a lover. She's looking for a father. You are your wife's father all the way back in Abraham's time. Even today, when you get married, you stand at the altar. She's coming down the aisle with her father. So the two fathers in the house, one waiting and one bringing. Follow me? The father who's bringing, he gonna soon release it to another
father.
So the Bible says a man leaves his father, but it never says a woman leaves. A woman never leaves.
Never leaves.
Read the Bible. The woman never leaves.
She just exchanges fathers.
She just changes fathers. He turns her over to you and says, pick up where I left off, son. You are the father of your wife.
This is the reason why most women who don't have fathers have trouble submitting to a man. Because how can a man continue something that never was started. A woman must be fathered in order to be fathered in a marriage. Think about it. Aren't fatherless women the hardest women to deal with?
So that's another part of it. Oh, you said spanked. Okay, I got you. So a woman is looking for a father and not a boyfriend. And that's the problem with a lot of men. You want to be her boyfriend. Your job is to be her father.
They have been trying to fix everything but their mind.
It's like a lot of times you see all these ball players and they end up marrying the plain Jane. People are like, why he marry her? Because he could have had anybody he wanted. But it was something about that woman that was like, no, she's the one. And I think if you release this expectation of, I've got to have the finest, baddest body, most beautiful woman, and be like, God, who is the woman you have for me?
Because if you think about it, to me, when a man marries a plain Jane, he's decided what's more important to him. Bishop David Brock, he told me, he said, listen, if you can go pick the exact card you want,
yes,
he said, you can pick the kind of woman that you want to spend the rest of your life with.
You can.
I want to wake up to you without makeup on and be attracted to you.
Well, you got to stop dating BBL women who wear makeup, you idiot. So that is what I have to say about this cornball guy. And if you are having the same issues as him, you meet a woman and she instantly wants you to pay her car note or pay her rent. She literally looks at you like you're a cornball, okay? And this is what women need from you.
There's a reason why.
A woman is not looking for a lover. She's looking for a father. You are your wife's father all the way back in Abraham time.
If you cannot become her father or give her a feeling that you can be her daddy, she has no use for you. And you will ultimately be the person that is there to simply pay her rent. And she will prostitute herself out to you because you are lame and you have no other purpose in her life but to pay her damn bills. I don't pay no woman's bills. Why? Because I have more purpose in a woman's life than some damn money. I wish a woman would ask me to pay her goddamn bills. I don't have those problems. So that's not why, but okay. Why? Oh, why then, Erica? What do you mean? Why? Why, Erica? What do you mean? You said that's not why, but okay. Why? I would like to know, Erica. Erica says that's not why. Okay, tell me why. I would love to know. So let me play this, and I want to come back and hear what you have to say about why, Erica.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend,
Candidate.
a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
They ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
Okay, so Eve says, what's wrong with paying some bills, though? What's wrong with you paying your own damn bills, though? I thought black women were making so much money and they don't need no man and they independent. I'm not paying your damn bills. And if you can't pay your own bills, I don't want to be with you because you're probably a bum, because only bums can't pay their own bills. So I'm just saying. So unless you're a bum, I don't know what to tell you. And who the hell wants to date a bum? So only bums can't pay their own bills. So if you are a bum, you might want to find a bum to be your roommate or something. I don't know. He chose plain Jane to clean up his image and to present himself as a family man. Oh, you're talking about the basketball players. Okay. Plus, there's a good chance he won't have to convince her to stay home. She don't mind hiding. Interesting, Erica. That's very interesting. I've never asked a man to pay in my life, I guess, but I've had men just do that and pay groceries. Nah, I buy you groceries. I do a little something, but you said pay my bills. I'm like, what? No, pay your own damn bills. Should I say no or don't do that? I get it. Well, are you using a man or are y'all in a relationship? If it's some random dude and he's trying to buy you groceries, something's wrong with him because he doesn't know you enough to start buying you shit. But hey, if you want to, hold yourself out, go for it. Because that's really what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, a prostitute is like, give me some money, I give you some ass, right? But the other side of prostitution is pay my bills and I give you some ass. It's the same thing, So if you have a man that wants to pay your bills, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's between you and God. But it's still whole shit at the end of the day. It's still whole shit. You see, that's why women get caught up with them. Right. Next thing you know, you're going to be pregnant by your whole John. Like your prostitution antics is going to have you pregnant, and you're going to be mad that the dude that was paying for ass don't want to pay for your baby. Because he didn't ask for a baby. He asked for some ass. And the second you had a baby, you don't want to have sex with him no more. Because that's usually what happens. You got some cornball paying your bills. He gets you pregnant. And then he stops paying your bills because after you get pregnant, you don't want to have sex with him no more because you mad or you don't like him. And now you mad that he's a deadbeat, but he was paying your bills before you because he was paying for ass. He didn't sign up to pay for a baby. And now you looking stupid. But hey, continue your hold'em and hold yourself out. No problem. Can't relate. Only in a relationship, but I get that. Yeah, right. Now she want to say in a relationship. Stop it, Eve. Stop it. You talking about a random dude paying your bills. But it's okay. It's okay. But if you're in a relationship, it's not being a hoe. But, it is what it is. You're kind of like leasing your ass out to the man when you're in a relationship. That's kind of like what it is. Because you already know it's going to end. So a lot of times you as a woman are leasing your ass out to a man for like 6 months. And because the relationship ain't going to last for either he's this or you're this or whatever. So the relationship ain't going to end. So you lease your ass out for like 6 months. And, that's kind of how it is. Yeah, y'all be leasing y'all asses out for 6 months in real life. That shit is crazy. But I just want to play the first part of this because the shit was so hilarious. But listen to this dumb shit. Hit the like button.
Those 30, 60 days, it just seems like we don't make it past the 60 days. It's like as soon as they start charging, it's like it's time to go. As soon as they start charging, it's like it's time to go.
I just wanted to play that part because that shit was hilarious. That man says, as soon as they start charging, it's time to go. That shit is crazy. But I will talk to y'all later. Don't forget to buy my Deeper Discussions card game. The link is right around here. The link is over this video on Facebook. The link is under this video. You'll see a big picture of Deeper Discussions. Buy my card game so you can help prevent yourself from being like Mr. Cornball here, and you'll have a better life. But talk to y'all later. And do y'all on Facebook have any questions? I want to answer them real quick before I